Hi Pokefans, welcome back to the final showdown of this game. In the last episode, we reached Area 0 and deactivated 4 different locks that Professor Sada wanted us to do. In this episode, we'll move on forward, and since the door for the Lab 0 is actually open, we can actually go ahead and check out what happens next. Now, I also want to go ahead and complete the main storyline in this episode. That is the current storyline called No Way Home. Let's see how that goes as well. Right now, we are actually in the 4th research station and we're almost near the Zero Lab. I'm also really excited to see where the storyline is going, considering that there has been some questions that we had in the last episode. I'm really hoping we can actually resolve it in this one. Now, here is a sum up of the storyline that I personally understood. It seems like apparently Professor Sada was actually working in the lighthouse that's present in Cabo Poco. I think we have already visited that lab over there. And since she actually worked on the Terror Orb, she was able to kind of get the funding for it and then kind of move to Area 0. She also had quite a large team. I think there were a couple of people in the team. As far as I have seen from the game, I think Director Clevel and our teacher Mr. Jacques was also a part of that. Personally, my theory is that Champion Geeta was also a part of it, considering the fact that she does have a Glimora, which is so common in this area. I think the main research that Professor Sada was kind of focusing on was the time travel machine that she has currently perfected. And definitely during this time she did lose all of her colleagues. Everyone apparently stepped out and she was kind of ended up alone. We're not really sure what happened to her after this, but all we know is that she has managed to kind of create this time machine and get all of the ancient Pokemon to come to our world. Her main goal was kind of to make a paradise where both ancient and modern Pokemons are gonna be living, but I'm not really sure how feasible that is, considering that ancient Pokemons are so hostile whereas our modern Pokemons are not. Other than that, she did actually bring Koraidon into this world as the first Pokemon, and as far as it goes till today, there are only 2 Koraidons that are available. Maybe we'll be able to catch the second one at some point of this game, but I'm not really sure about it. The other thing that I had to mention was the fact that she said she wished she had someone just like her. She might have created an AI just like her, but that is never mentioned in any of the books that we have seen till now, so I'm not really sure about this. This is the reason why I'm really excited to see what happens next. Now, in between here, you can see that there are quite a few structures down below, so maybe that is actually Lab 0. And by the way, I did go back to kind of heal up my team members. Personally, I think we'll have some important battles coming up, and if you feel like you're not ready, go ahead and just train up your team members. I think I would recommend at least having your team members around level 70. That is the level I have my team members currently. And the other thing, I really wish that we could actually ride Koraidon right here. I mean, till now we have been using Koraidon so much that I'm kind of used to it, and running around like this it feels so slow. And I really wish we could actually use Koraidon, but unfortunately not. Maybe after this cutscene, I think we'll be able to use it. But for now, the only way to kind of travel is either to jump down or just go through this path. Alright, it seems like at least we are almost there. That is the Area 0 or Lab 0 gate. And that's the door which actually had the 4 locks that we just disabled. Also, before I go near it, I just want to look around here. This area, by the way, at the bottom near the lab is super huge. As far as I've seen, I would definitely recommend you guys go ahead and complete the main storyline, then explore this down area. Personally, I just wanted to look up where this path was actually gonna go and then come back. But I think this path will kind of go back to the initial cave where we actually entered. So this is kind of like a shortcut. If you do have Coridon, I think this is an easier way to kind of reach the lab itself. But of course, my main reason for exploring right here was to see if I can actually find the other Paradox Pokemon. But after some time after the storyline, I came to know that you won't be able to find any other Paradox Pokemon right away. So you definitely do have to complete the whole storyline to kind of, find the other Paradox Pokemon around here. Alright, let me make my way back to the area. And here I am. Now all we have to do is go ahead and interact with the door itself. Hopefully we'll have another cutscene. It seems like we do have one. Look at this building though. It looks so cool. And here comes the others. Have we finally reached the deepest part? We have made it. Ready to see those legends of treasure down here are for real. Huh, you're right. That's just fluff they write to fill up the textbooks. Ooh, okay, my Rotom phone is ringing. Hello children, you have done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like this whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area 0 possess a particular energy. This energy can alter the function of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. Ooh. It is the same energy that allows Pokémon to terrestrialize. So this entire building has been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvind. The professor implied something more important about Terra Orbs just now. They were made from crystals down here in Area 0, aren't they? As usual, Penny knows what she says, and that is true. Indeed, though not many know it. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to Zero Lab should now be open for you. But once you open the gate, you'll quickly be confronted with dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. Oh, that sounds like a problem. With 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Prepare yourselves well and then open the gate. You have got me and Dash here. Doesn't matter what we're up against. We'll be fine. Well then, that's put all of my worries to rest. Okay, I guess all we have to do is approach the terminal right there. And that I think will start another sequence of cutscenes as well as Pokemon battles. So if you want to save up your game, heal up your team members, this is the time to do so. In my case, I think I'm ready. So let's go ahead. And yes, we are going to open up the Zero Lab gate. Hold it. Huh? Why? We're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come right at us, then shouldn't we also have Coridon's help? That's true. Yeah, if Coridon were like how we saw it in Inlet Grotto, that would be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area 0. That is true. And it can't enter into its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong, I know it is. It ate all those Herba Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it will fight. And Area 0 is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe it will be able to find its family too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvind. I don't know. Go on, Dash. Let Coridon out. By the way, I selected no, and either way, we have to bring out Coridon right here. It's pretty sad considering that it didn't really want to come out. But of course, let's see what happens next. Alright. So now that we are ready, I guess we are going to be opening up the gate. But we definitely will have quite a challenge after this. I think I like the animation for this gate right here. It looks so cool. And there's another Koraidon. That's the second one, isn't it? Oh. And here it is. It's actually in its battle form. The others just think it's family reunion, but seriously, I don't think so. I think just like how Penny said, it seems like there's something. Yup, it does not like our Koraidon. It's almost like it's actually scaring it. Okay. At least it got distracted by the door. That's good. That is really good. And alright, I guess we don't really have to worry about that one right now. Okay, that is something. Oh, huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Koraidon. Poor thing's terrified. Guess that other one isn't exactly its pal. Yep, the other one was giving off some real bad vibes. I am really not understanding how Nemona did not read the room right there. Literally everyone got to know what happened and she did not get to know about it. That is just totally surprising for me. Sorry, guess that really didn't help, huh? Do you think that other Koraidon was the one that the dangerous Pokemon professor warned us about? But didn't the professor say dangerous Pokemon would come out from inside? You mean inside the gate we just... that is not good. That is a lot of Pokemons right there. And couple of them I think we are seeing for the first time. Pretty cool, but yet I am not sure if we can actually catch it right here. It's also surprising that nobody expected this to happen, but we are surrounded. And it's pretty obvious that they are not here to roll out friendly welcomes. There's no way we can handle this many. And don't tell me they're all ancient Pokemon. We've got a little disaster on our hand here. Look, even that fellow is ready to bail. Then I guess it's my turn and I'll be waiting. Come on Dash, let's do this together. So, are we challenging all of these Pokemons or just one or two of them? I'm really hoping it's just one or two at the max, because I really don't want to take down all of them. It's too much of a work and I probably would have to heal up my team members after this. As for the Great Tusk right here, I can easily take it down, considering that I do have Armadillo up in front. Okay, this time it actually used Rapid Spin, which really didn't do anything. So that is pretty good. And since I did have Rocky Helmet, it's pretty helpful, especially when there is a physical move. And of course, we are able to take this one down. By the way, this was at level 64, which is higher than what we saw just before this. So definitely the levels are going up. Whoa, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but still you're really annoying when you say stuff like that. Ah, okay. Gah, why are they coming at me? Dash, help me out here. I literally have an ancient Pokemon behind me, but I still have to kind of help Penny right here, which is pretty weird. And of course this one's a newer Pokemon, so I really do not know what typing it is. I'm hoping it's a part grass type, and I did use Armor Cannon because of it. But of course that does not confirm that it is grass type, it might be bug type as well. Either way, I'll try and find this one after this whole storyline so that we can actually add it to the Pokédex. The ancient past must have been terrifying. At this point, that is what I feel as well. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and? If those Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hand. We've gotta go after them, Penny. But why me? Wait. Gah, hold on, Nemona. And why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying all of this? I guess there goes Nemona and Penny. I hope the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd has been thinned out. Guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Alright, it seems like we have another Pokemon that we do have to take down right here. This one looks more like mischievous, but of course it's an ancient Pokemon. And once again, I really do not know what typing this is. I'm hoping it's a ghost type, just like how our mischievous is. But it's actually called Fluttermane. And it's using a fire type move. Okay, I am really not sure what it is at this point. Fire type move is neutral, but luckily I did kind of get a turn to actually burn it, so that's good. Even Crunch did not give the super effectiveness, so I don't think this one is actually a ghost type either. But at least we did take it down. See, the power of friendship has us perfectly in sync. All thanks to our Titan hunting together. Still scared, huh? You're worried you might have to face that other one of your kind? Well then, let me take on some of the burden. Wait, does this mean that we are the only one who's gonna be entering the lab now? It kind of seems like it. Yup, that is exactly what Irwin is saying right here as well. Okay, I actually really wanted to have Irwin in the lab so he could actually meet his mom. But I guess that's not how this is gonna go. At least he is being nice to Koraidon right here. Or at least encouraging it a bit, so that is good as well. Either way, I think I'm ready for the lab. And I don't think I really have to heal up my team members, but definitely I will check them out as well. We are definitely gonna have some really important battles coming up. So at this point, as soon as this cutscene's over, go ahead and just heal up your team member, save up the game as well. I know the game autosaves, but I really like to save it up myself once more. I also tried interacting with these Pokemons to see if I can actually battle them, but unfortunately that's not the case. Maybe after the storyline is complete, probably I'll get a chance to actually catch them. But right here, let me go ahead and enter the lab, see where it goes next. Okay, we are in a tunnel. Not really sure why, but there is another hole right here. Exiting it, it seems like we are able to see Professor Sada. There is also a bed right next, so you can go ahead and rest yourself. But before that, we do have a cutscene. Okay, here she is. And ooh, why is she slumped like that? Professor Sada. Deactivating sleep mode. She kinda sounds like a robot or an AI. Well, she definitely is an AI. Hello Dash, thank you for coming. It's surprising. I mean, we do see the AI right here, but we really don't know where the actual professor is. Really hoping we get to know what actually happened right here. But before that, no, back to your ball. So that is the second Koraidon that we just saw. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you have travelled with. Your Koraidon fled from Area 0 because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. Ooh, that makes sense. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I'm not the true Professor Sada. I mean, we did get to know that. But who are you then? I am an artificial intelligence the professor created, embedded with her memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed research station number 4. Oh, okay. Okay, that's really sad. I wonder how. Let me go with the incident option right here. The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for Koraidon to survive and thrive. That is why she threw herself in front of your Koraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to director level and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Dash, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at Zero Lab and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Okay, the lore is definitely getting deep. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Okay. So I guess we definitely got to know what happened. Apparently it seems like Professor Sada came in between the fight of the two Koraidons, and that is how she actually passed away, which is pretty sad. I really wonder how long ago this whole scenario actually happened. It's probably sometime after Irwin was born, because he has seen his mother and he does remember kind of having Koraidon with him for a very long time. Either way, let's continue and talk to the professor. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. Okay, how much lower are we still going? I mean, we have descended quite a lot till now, and I'm surprised that there is another lower level. Dash, it's truly a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? Well, my first question is, what happened to the real professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, her physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for her son, Irwin, to accept. I now manage a Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Next question, what is this time machine? The time machine is a device that original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point of timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can draw them back here to the present. When she was alive, Professor Sada had great fascination with Pokemon from another age. What you might call ancient Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw ancient Pokemon to this time. And the last question being, what is an AI really? An AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. A computer draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The result of those calculations are expressed by a mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not in fact possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made it such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Okay. The last question is, what is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which ancient Pokemon might live alongside with the present day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon's powers seem to stem from primal energy of ancient past. And this energy has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this modern age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around Area 0 is still working to keep the ancient Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldia. That's worrying. But we have begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Great Tusk. Eventually, they'll break free of this walled garden known as Area 0 and run rampant across Paldean region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldia will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that original professor has devised. Dash, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength that you have gained to destroy the dream Sada once cherished. I guess what this AI has told us is true, so definitely I do have to agree. I appreciate your willingness to help. We have reached the lowest level. Okay, that must have been pretty low considering we have been talking the whole time. And we did get to know a bunch about what the professor wanted to do and what really happened over here. It's pretty sad considering that she was slowly losing her mind in this place. But definitely there is still some things that are unexplained, especially how this place came to be and how it was actually built. Also, on what basis did they actually build this one? I do have a hint, maybe it's the Pokemon that we saw in the Scarlet book is the main reason this room is in this structure. I mean, as pretty as it seems, it still is quite dangerous. But as she told, this is the giant time machine that they have created. And to stop it, we definitely do have to use the professor's ID. That is the Scarlet book. So, yep. This is the main reason why Arvind actually gave us the book. And when we are ready, all we have to do is go ahead and place the book on the pedestal right there to go ahead and start this whole thing. There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I'll become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon the analysis of battles carried out by various champions of the Paldian region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokémon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the Scarlet book upon the pedestal. Okay, definitely gonna be a tough battle, especially considering she's gonna use an ancient Pokémon. But I think we are ready, so let's see how this goes. ID confirmed. So I guess emergency shutdown is happening. And access denied. No. Okay, shutdown commands have been overridden. And it's up to us now. Even though this room just looks so pretty, we definitely have to be a lot careful about this battle. Please defeat me. I think we have to. It's not a choice at this point. And that is the time machine working. Ooh, okay. Alright, the time machine actually uses Master Ball, which is another question I had. How do you generate so many Master Balls? And why is it not mass produced at this point? You're literally using it for each and every ancient Pokemon, so you should be able to mass produce it at this point. But nonetheless, we always, as usual, only get one of them. Professor Sada's eyes right here are really creepy, by the way. Really give me the shivers. I never thought that would happen in a Pokemon game, but that did happen today. She is gonna start with Slither Wings. I think that's what it was called. And I think I do have to switch out Armarouge because I feel like this Pokemon is actually fire type. Did try using Armor Cannon though, see what happens, and it was super effective. Okay, never mind, I have no clue what typing it is, but either way, at least we were able to take it down. So there goes down the Slither Wing. I really like its design though, it's so cool. The next one is Brute Bonnet. I think this was the Pokemon that we have met before. I'm not really worried about it. Definitely once more firepower will work for this one. Here it is. It's at level 66. I think all of our Pokemons are going to be at level 66. So definitely almost closer to my team members at this point. Lucky for me, Armor Cannon worked once more, a second turn. Probably I should switch out Armor Reach after this, but let's see which one is next. Next Pokemon is Sandy Shocks, another new Pokemon that we have yet to see. And I'm not really sure what I really need to switch out into. According to the name, this Pokemon might be part ground type. So I went ahead and switched into Miss Sada. Let's hope that the grass type move will actually work for this one. Now here it is, and I think I like this design way better than the normal Magnemite. I think this one looks so cool. Either way, I'll go ahead with the Leaf Storm, and yep, it seems like it's a part ground type and I was able to take it down in one hit. That was pretty nice. Let's see which Pokemon is gonna come up next. And it's actually Screamtail. So we have seen Screamtail before, and as far as I remember, I think it was a part Fairy type and I think part Psychic. So I'm gonna be switching out into Tinkaton and trying to take it down with this Pokemon. Here it comes. The main thing that I'm really surprised is that, you know, she's actually using Master Balls with all of these Pokemons. Really would love to know how she did that, you know, considering that she is capturing each and every of them in the Master Ball. I wonder if that mechanism is inside the time machine, so that when it goes there, it actually captures the Pokemon in the Master Ball and I guess bring it back to the present. Pretty weird. Also, as far as the backstory goes, we really don't have too much information on the time machine itself. Personally, I would be interested to know how they actually created this time machine. I mean, how did Professor Sada come to know that by doing this, she would be able to kind of bring the past Pokemons back into the present? And the only hint that we do get is on the hexagonal Pokemon that is present in the Scarlet book. But of course, we don't have too much info on it either. So I'm hoping that we might get some info in the DLC maybe, and that will kind of tie back to this storyline, kind of answering all of the questions that we have. Either way, there is a lot of questions on the Scarlet book itself. If I have to say, one of the biggest question I had is, how did Heath during that time, that is 200 years ago, manage to kind of see an ancient Pokemon if the time machine was not created by then? I mean, time machine was created by Sada just 80 years ago, or after she came to the Area Zero, which I'm pretty sure is not 200 years ago. So how did they find the ancient Pokemon back then? Really a huge question for me on that book. But either way, I think I'm hoping that DLC will answer those questions for us. Right here, the next Pokemon is Fluttermane. Wasn't really sure if Cloudzyre could actually take it down, but I just wanted to give it a try. I did go with Sludge Wave in the first turn, but as you can see, it did no effect on it. So I think Fluttermane is not a Fairy type. And I'm not really sure, maybe it's a part Ghost type, that might be the case. At least I'm able to use Earthquake, and even though it was not effective, I was able to kind of take it down. Only a bit of health is left, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to go ahead and take it down in this next turn. I was a bit worried though, because I still didn't know what typing this Pokemon is. Definitely want to catch all of these Pokemons after this episode and see what typing they are personally. Right here, I decided to switch into my Miss Sada, and let me try using Night Slash to see if it is effective. Okay, once again it's not effective, but of course, I mean, I did get lucky with the crit hit, so I guess it's not Ghost type either. That's alright, I guess I'll figure it out once I catch it. The next Pokemon is Roaring Moon. Now, this is the reason why I like Pokemon Scarlet, is because the kind of designs that Pokemons really have here is pretty amazing. I'm pretty sure there are a couple Pokemons from the Violet version that I really like, but in Scarlet version, I think Roaring Moon is the best design. It's just so cool and definitely looks amazing on Salamence. Really was waiting for this, and I think we'll be able to take this one down. I'm pretty sure it's part dragon type, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Tinkerton. Right here I also decided to terrestrialize to kind of take it down in one hit. As far as I know, Salamancers can be pretty strong, and I'm pretty sure Roaring Moon is equally stronger, so I want to take it down as soon as possible. I think the fairy type move is the way to go with this one, and definitely would recommend the same to you guys as well. Okay, at least saved me from having a super effective move right there since I did the slice. Luckily we were able to take down the Roaring Moon in one hit, so that is pretty good. I really want to catch this one for myself. I'm pretty sure it will spawn around in a cave, so I do have to kind of find it. But we have defeated the AI ourselves. Let's see what happens next. Okay, everything's shut down. And it looks so much better than before. I think the black color is amazing. Okay, and let's hope nothing happened to the AI itself. Here she is. She seems to be destroyed a bit. Right here, it seems like the others have come. Okay. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it. You? Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my mom, are you? Oh, look, how big you have grown. So proud of you, Sorry, you were alone so long, Arvin. Mom? Security system failure. Oh. That is bad. Whoa, what's going on now? Is there an army of Pokemon on its way here? It can't be. Well, what's exactly happening? An obstacle is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Production Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What? Was keeping the time machine running truly all Professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Sada's ID. Wait, what? Whoa, what? I was not expecting that. So, that is also possible, huh? Locking up people's Pokeball so that it can't be really used. And it seems like something's happening to the Professor's AI as well. Okay, this is unexpected. I was not really sure this was gonna happen. Are we challenging her once more? It seems so. Oh my god. This is really creepy, yet it looks so cool. And she's brought her Koraidon. Of course the Pokeball doesn't work because it has been locked. That is really not good. We can't really battle. It's true, our Pokeballs won't work. How are we supposed to battle? I think there is one Pokemon that we can still use, and it's actually Koraidon. Because this is actually Professor Sada's Pokemon initially that we just borrowed. And it seems like we can actually use it. So it's gonna be a final battle with Koraidon versus Koraidon. Oh my god. Okay. This is awesome. I think our Koraidon should be good since we did give it all the Herba Mystica sandwiches after all. And it's actually changing its form. This is cool. I was not expecting this, but I think I'm enjoying this part. There we go. It has transformed as well. Let's see how this battle goes. I am very excited to take it down. Here it is, and I'm wondering at what level this Koraidon is gonna be. Koraidon, the Guardian of Paradise. Okay. Alright, we are at level 68, which is nice. And the moveset is, I guess, not that bad. But the Koraidon we are going against is actually at level 72, which is a bit tougher. Our Koraidon does have a type of dragon, so that's good. Okay, I guess we can do nothing else but just attack her Pokemon. Hope that we don't go down in this battle. Alright, let me go ahead and choose a move. I mean, at this point, I am really not sure which one to actually use. I can try using Terra Blast, but I'm not really sure if it will actually work now. Especially considering the fact that I'm not terrestrialized yet. Okay. It changed into its battle form. Let's go, Koraidon. You've got this. I'm really thankful that my friends are there in the back cheering me up, but definitely Professor Sada AI is actually keeping me out. Okay, it actually used Flamethrower. I'm gonna use the same move once more, but it's definitely not doing the damage that I want it to, so I'm a bit nervous about this. Really not sure how we are supposed to win if we can't even terrestrialize. This turn it went with Bulk Up, which is a really good move. And I went with Collision Course. It's a really strong fighting type move, but as you can see, did not do that much damage. This looks like it could be bad. Hang in there, Dash. That we will. And I think my best course of action would just be using random moves. Hope that we'll be able to win this one. This turn it actually went for Giga Impact. I think we're gonna lose this battle. Literally just hung with 1 HP. I do not think we can take it down in the next turn. Ah, no. You took that hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Ooh, okay. They're at least increasing our attack. I am not sure what to do. I'll just heal up it in this turn, I guess. At least I do have a couple of full restores that I can actually use it on. Okay, there we go. So Koraidon must charge this turn as well. Oh man, can we really not pull off a win here? Hey Dash, your Terra Orb's glowing. Oh, maybe we can terrestrialize it. Okay, I guess we do have a chance of winning this. At least our attack has rose twice, so we should be good with this one. I mean, at this point, all our stats has increased. Alright, I think it's time for us to terrestrialize. And I'm gonna go with Terra Blast since the Koraidon in the opponent side is also part Dragon type. I think we should be able to do massive damage right here. There you go, we have terrestrialized our Koraidon and it looks amazing. It's pretty nice to see it battle after carrying it around our whole journey. There we go, that was amazing. That was a really good power. I think we'll be able to win this one in the next turn. Show him you won't be pushed around. Time to terrestrialize and get some super effective hits in. That is definitely true. I'm gonna go with another Terror Blast. And we are able to take down this Coridon right here. Pretty cool. I was really not expecting this battle. I thought it was done when we actually initially defeated the AI. But this is amazing. But of course, I'm worried that, the AI might get destroyed right now. Okay, I guess we do have a bit more storyline left to go. Let's see what happens there. I'm hoping we'll have a good ending for everyone. That is what I'm really hoping for right here. You did it! That we did. It's not going berserk anymore. How? How very astounding. To think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final predictions. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI processing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead proved your worthiness. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold the faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how difficult your own past may have been, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you can choose for yourselves now, with pride. I thank you, Dash. I thank all of you children. But I'm afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop as long as I'm here. It appears I myself am a part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Okay. Huh? What does that mean? I'm sorry. When I was watching you all on your own adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you your freedom. The way that you came together, working in the league with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you sought strength and to better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way you never cease to seek, nor to fight for a treasure all of your own. And the way you soared free through the skies with those wings of yours. I wish that I too may be as free as you all. Free to seek out what I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I have made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the ancient past that I have dreamed of. Ooh, okay. What? You can't just leave now? Right when we finally reached you? I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desires to see the ancient world for myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with thrill of adventure? It might be. Arvin, I am sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your mother truly loved you. You can't. You can't just go and say things like that now. No? I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arvin, Coridon, Dash. It's a little sad, but I'm afraid this is a goodbye. Mom. Oh, she is gonna go ahead and leave, I guess. Farewell, my free adventuress. I bid you adieu. And there she goes into the time machine itself. Of course, she took the Scarlet book. That is unfair. I wanted it back. but I guess that one's gonna be with her forever. I'm really wondering if we can actually travel to the ancient past with this. I mean, that would be cool. I wonder if we'll get that in the DLC. You know, just time traveling back randomly, that might be present. How could you just go? I kind of feel bad for Arvin. I mean, he lost quite a lot in this whole journey. Arvin, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew that thing was a fake, but when it said my name, using her voice and wearing her face, even if it was fake, it feels real, you know? So sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Yeah, that is correct. I guess Koraidon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge me for a belly rub while it's this huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Dash and Koraidon saved all of Paldia. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, Dash. Yeah, that's my butt Dash for ya. So what now? You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet she's finally having a real fun adventure of her own in the past. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now, Dash? I guess we can head out. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's get out of here and make our way home. Alright, I guess that was the end of the storyline in the game. I think that was pretty cool. Personally, I really like the ending. I mean, the time machine, the room was really amazing. And the battle with Professor Sada, especially the second one with Koraidon, I was totally not expecting that, and I think that was really cool. Definitely was challenging. I was really not sure at some point that we would actually win, but I think the game is kind of made in such a way that we can actually win that battle. Either way, I think that was a really cool conclusion for it all. I'm hoping that in the DLC, we get to know a bit more on the different parts of the story that is kind of unfinished. And I'm really hoping that we can actually go to the past itself. Seems like we are out of Area 0. Okay, everyone, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get some little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If you can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey Dash, not you too. Aw, I'm glad that Koraidon is adding him as well. Oh, alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. I am really feeling bad for Arvin. I mean, his story was tragic in this game. But at least he seems to be a bit more happy now. And I hope we have a bit more conclusion on his storyline as well. But that is the end of this game. Oh my god. I think this game was way huge than the other ones. Especially since we did have kind of 4 storylines that were going on. Even though with all of these, I think we still have quite a few things that are left. Pretty sure we have battling all the gym leaders once more, which I'm really excited by the way to do. I still have a couple of other Pokemons left to kind of fill the Pokédex, and I'm really hoping I can find some of them in the Poképortal. The only way currently for me to kind of get those Pokemons is by trying to find them in the Terrain battle, inside the Poké Portal or just get them through the surprise trade. I could try, the link trade, but I'm really not sure if I can find someone who will be able to trade all of them. But if any of you have the Violet version of the game and if you're ready to trade, let me know in the comment section. I would really be happy to trade the Pokemons for you guys. I mean, as far as I've seen, I do have a couple of Pokemons that I've caught that are from the Violet version. I think I got Cellulage, and I think I have Bagon and its line. But there are a couple of them that I'm yet to catch, so I am really interested in getting some of those Pokemons. At least around 20, especially the Violet version exclusive. Those futuristic Pokemons, I don't have any one of them, so I would really I could trade the Violet version of those Pokemons, the older ancient Pokemons that I have in the game. But let me know in the comment section if anyone has that. Other than that, I think I definitely want to see if we can challenge the champion once more. We have gone through all 4 of the Elite Four once, but I'm really interested to try that once more. Not really sure if the game will allow it, but definitely want to do that. I think there's gonna be some Ace tournaments as well that are coming up, and I think I'm yet to do that. You'll be able to do it once you have completed the game, so I'm excited for that as well. But here we go. Thank you, treasured friends. This is an amazing photo. I really liked it. Wow, okay. Alright, I guess we are gonna be going back to our dorm room and not our home for the first time in a Pokemon game. And it seems like our Rotom phone is ringing. Calling students to the director's office. Miss Dash, Miss Nemona, Master Irwin and Miss Penny. Director Clavel would like to see you in his office. Okay, I guess that was not the phone. I think it was just the intercom in the school. Either way, finally we can actually go ahead and have Koraidon in our team as well, which is pretty nice. I think I might actually do that. But for now, let's make our way to Director Clavel's office and see what he has to talk to us about. Alright, here we are. Everyone's already here. Looks like the hero's finally here. Would you join us, Miss Dash? We are in for an earful, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. No need for concern, you two. I'm not angry in the slightest. I made it called you all here to discuss your fine achievements in this year's treasure hunt. You shut down the professor's time machine and thus prevented the ancient Pokemon from running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Though your decisions to enter a strictly off-limit area was admittedly regrettable, you got us there. However, since this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystem, I'm willing to overlook that particular point. Phew, so we're not getting dragged over the coals after all. That's a way to put it. Oh, before I forget, Miss Dash, there's something I would like you to have. Each of your friends have received one already, so this one is for you. And we received the Master Ball, okay? Oh, but about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago, that gift is one we bestow only upon students who achieve truly remarkable feats. I expect you to honor that badge represented by striving always to serve as a model for your fellow students. Yep, you can count on me. Splendid. Such enthusiasm will surely take you far in life. And Master Irwin, I was so sorry to hear about the professor. You have my deepest condolence. Well. Yeah, it was pretty rough when I found out my mom had died. But weirdly enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. In the Great Crater, I've got to learn a bit about my mom's research and what she was trying to achieve down there. I guess if you're building something as a mind-blowing as Time Machine, that takes priority over showing your son with attention, huh? All I know is I've done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Time to say goodbye and move on. I'm literally so proud of Irwin right now. I'm gonna enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here. And my Mustafa, of course. Well said, Master Irwin. You truly are your mother's son. Of course, I must remind you that you're nowhere near enough credits to graduate. You need to study frankly to catch up, but I have every expectation of your success. What? That's bad. And let's not forget the other good news. Our academy has a new champion. Though we sadly cannot make your valiant deeds and great creator known to public, your new champion rank, at least, should be celebrated throughout the whole school. Oh, I know how we should celebrate. We should hold a Pokémon battle contest. Seriously, could we not? Classic Nemona. A Pokémon battle contest, you say? While your own vested interest in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nemona, I think it's a fine idea. But please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We have many other school activities to keep an eye on, after all. Pardon my intrusion. I couldn't help but overhear. Oh, okay. Champion Geeta is here. The Pokémon League will, of course, happily lend a hand to organize this contest. La Primera? Well, a most kind offer, Chairwoman Geeta. So, does this mean like we have to participate in this contest? It might be the case, but let's see what happens next right here. Okay. A former gym leader, the developer of Pokédex app, this academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokémon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of the strongest trainer at the academy. Whoa, we get to battle the teachers? You would compete too, won't you? Is that even allowed? The chairwoman's not the part of academy, right? Actually, I think she is the chairwoman of the school board as well as the Pokémon League. Wait, for real? I mean, I knew she was on another level, but whoa. Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nemona. I would gladly take up your kind offer to compete alongside you all. But I'm afraid my schedule is already packed tight with work I simply must attend to. Can't you free up some time somehow? Well, I suppose I might be able to participate if Champion Dash would agree to lend me a hand with my work. Okay, what kind of help? Excellent answer, much obliged, Champion Dash. To get straight to it, I would like you to go out and inspect Paldea's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as a beacon of strength and inspiration for all those aiming to achieve champion rank? Or has their brilliance started to fade? To find this out, I ask you to bring your full might as champion to bear against each of the gym leader and test their prowess in battle. They are trainers of exceptional talent handpicked by me personally. I do not expect you'll find any crack in their armor, but, well, consider it a formality. This will provide a perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Since all gym leaders will be expecting me to carry out the inspection, I imagine they'll muster up their full strength. I dare say they might be more of a challenge than when you faced them before. So that's how we are going to be challenging all the gyms once more, which is pretty nice. Now then, on another crucial matter, I would like to discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness in our league point system. But there's a bunch of anime I missed that I was just gonna binge. Thank you in advance for your willing and eager cooperation. Of course, Penny forgot. I'll do it. I'll help. Let me help. Excellent. We'll leave you all to it then. Come on now, Penny. Of course, Penny is just sad now. This is awesome, Dash. Show this inspection thing who's boss so that La Primera can join our tournament, okay? That I guess we will, considering that I am really excited to battle all the gym leaders once more. I'll take care of filling out the forms and other administrative stuff so the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime. I say it's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. Penny assisting the lead, our new champion inspecting gyms, Nemuna arranging the events. Give it your best, everyone. Of course, he left out Arvind right there. Yes, my role is so obvious, it goes without saying. Yup, I'm really hoping I can battle him once more. But that is all for now. We have completed the game main storyline and it was amazing. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of the ending of this game. And did it go like you thought it would? Anyway, I think that's all for this episode. It has been quite huge and definitely pretty amazing. In the next episode, we'll be battling the gyms once more and I'm really excited for that. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you'd like to support me more, go ahead and check out the links in my description. And I'll see you guys in the next one.